Hello YouTube, it's your boy Carlos coming back to you from Mount Carmel Cemetery. This is technically part 2 to the first video I did about a month ago. I do apologize. Life is a little crazy at the time, but I finally got a chance to do it today. I do apologize for the wind. It didn't seem to be that windy, but it is. So I want to start off by showing you guys Mr. Frank Nitti. For those of you guys who do not know who Mr. Frank Nitti is, he was Al Capone's right-hand man. A lot of people think Al Capone was the notorious one, but I honestly believe this guy right here was pretty much the one who caused a little more ruckus than Mr. Capone himself. But he's also buried here next to his mother, Anna. And Antoinette, which may be his wife. As you can see, someone left a Miller Lite for him and flowers. So yeah, he was Al Capone's right-hand man. Just buried right here. Got a nice little plot there. So let's go a little bit over here, and then I'm going to show you something really cool. So this is the entrance to the cemetery. It's pretty awesome. I like the little landmark, makes it easy to spot from the road. But if we just take a little stroll over here, we'll come up to the cemetery, well, the grave of the person I was trying to get to last time. So, just to give you guys a view of how huge it is again. There you go. I hope everybody's day is good. May love shine through all your darkest days. Once again, I do apologize for the wind. Alright, without further ado, here's the guy I wanted to show you. The site and the grave of Mr. Al Capone. And here he is, Mr. Alphonse Capone, 1899 to 1947. Somebody still comes and plays a little tribute to him. They left flowers all around. So, originally he was not buried here. He was actually on the south side at the Archer Cemetery, buried next to his dad. He was there for a while, but people kept disrupting his grave, so they exhumed him and brought him over here where he is presently buried. So you have Frank Nitti just down the ways, Mr. Capone here. Also, somewhere in the cemetery, his chauffeur is here as well. I haven't found that grave yet, so as soon as I find his grave, I will do an update on that one. Now I'm gonna go take a little stroll and just show you guys the cemetery and show you how pretty it is and how long it is. But there is one other grave I do want to show you guys. This is the information center, visiting hours. so they change with the seasons. But this is a map of the actual cemetery itself, which is awesome. It shows you how big it is. It's pretty interesting. Alright, it may get a little windy, but now I want to take you to the other grave of another mob figure in Chicago. The cemetery is pretty busy. So, this cemetery is predominantly Italian. I do see Irish names, a few Hispanic ones. Now there is a cemetery across the street that is mainly of the Hispanic culture. My nephew's mom is actually buried in that cemetery across the street, which I would do an episode as soon as I get more info on what and who is residing there. I'm trying not to walk too fast, but I am naturally a fast walker, so I'm just trying to show you. I believe this would be military side. See, we got the big cannons right here, so this would be for the military side of the cemetery. Imagine that. Imagine hearing the sound of that. When I was in Gettysburg, I did get to hear what they call phantom cannon blasts, which is you'll hear loud booms and there will be nothing that will significantly show you that there is damage anywhere. So they call it phantom cannon blast. Gettysburg is an awesome place. I suggest if you were born, raised here, please visit Gettysburg. It's an experience. It's good to know of our history, the bad, the good, and the in-between. And that's particularly one area where I found it to be an experience that I still can't even describe today. But I highly recommend everybody take a ride at Gettysburg, stand at one of the battlefields, and just picture what it was like back then, like in that time. I know it opened up my eyes to a lot. Believe it or not, in today's day and age, especially now with everything that's going on, things that are happening are slowly trying to erase things that have happened. But we need our history so we can move forward. But the world is the way the world is. So, with that being said, my channel is not a political, nor I don't want it to be sad in any way, but I just had to say that comment. But yeah, visit Gettysburg. It's a place that will open up your eyes a little bit. So that big building right there in the middle, that's where all the bishops and cardinals, Cardinal Bernardine, archbishops, they're buried there. Another cool thing I want to show you too is how they bury the nuns, which I think is awesome. Yeah, that's my car. So when I first parked, I was looking at these ones over here, that all look the same. So I got a little closer and it turns out it's the nuns. So I say we'll make a little detour and check those out real quick. But yeah, I really don't have much to say. Hopefully when I get to Bachelor's Grove it won't be as windy. But so these will be all the nuns. So you have Mother Ursula, Mother Angelica. Rest in peace to the nuns. Yeah, I don't have fancy equipment, so yes, it's gonna shake. I do apologize. But as I get better and better, hopefully the job gets better and better for me. But I am going to take you to the last grave for the day. Then I got to hightail it out of here. I got to be at work, so you know how that goes. Got to make that money. Got to make that money. All right, so the last stop I'm going to do is the rival of Mr. Capone, the old Bannon gravesite. He actually has a pretty modest obelisk. You would think Capone would have something this huge, and here he is. Dino Bannon, Al Capone's #1 rival in Chicago. O'Bannon had the north side, Capone had the south side. The show Boardwalk Empire has a beautiful scene in it where they portray the way he was murdered in Chicago by Al Capone's guys. And it is exactly the way it happened, apparently. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys a little bit more of Mount Carmel. Once again, I apologize if the quality of the video is not great. Illinois weather sucks. Today was the only real beautiful day where I can come out and shoot this little video. I just wanted to get it done, so here is this video. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next one. Sorry, this one's in a little bit of a hurry, but I will promise the next video will be way better, way longer, and with a lot more information. So once again, I want to thank you for walking with the dead. Love you, YouTube. Peace out.